Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm going to go through how we are going to calculate our online IQ practice points. First, I'm going to show you the Excel sheet that we have made. Okay, the Excel sheet works like this. For each level, you will have a different Excel sheet because the calculations for each level is different. This is the Excel sheet for level 2. Level 2 is out of 1,239. For reading and writing, it's out of 571. Listening and speaking, 668. Okay, I will click on this as well so you can see the different calculations for each level, right? For level 1, it's out of 1,159. Reading and writing is 587. Listening and speaking is 572. And for level 3, reading and writing is 543. Listening and speaking 737. The total is 1280. So the Excel sheet has been made for you so that this column, go back, this column is you'll have a column for the last name, your first name, student number. Okay, then you're going to put in the reading and writing score out of 587 depending on the level. For level 1 it's 587. You're also going to put in the score for listening and speaking, which the total is 572. So once you have put in the student's last name, first name, and student number. For example, say the student has a score of 345, and this for this listening and speaking, the student has 456. So out of a total of 30, the student has 20.73. Now, this is where you're going to add either the 10 points for ebook activities. If the student didn't bring the book, you put 0. If they brought the book and they have, if they brought the book and they did the activity, you give them 10 points. Okay, so the total, so let's say the student has 10 for the activity. So it will be automatically calculated. Students total is 31 if it's rounded off. So basically you will save, or you will add the students information and their grades and then add it to you. All you have to put in is the reading and writing, listening and speaking, and the ebook activities, and the rest of the calculations will be automatically completed when you use these Excel sheets. Now let's get back to where do you find your information for reading and writing. Now I'm going to explain it again. Sorry to the teachers who were here last semester, but for the teachers who haven't done this before, our IQ online practice points are reading and writing plus our listening and speaking. So when you open your Excel sheet for reading and writing, you have to also open the Excel sheet for listening and speaking. Why is this? Because each sheet only deals with that specific segment. So this only deals with reading and writing, and it only gives you points for reading and writing book. This sheet here will give you the points for listening and speaking only. So you're going to click on it. You're going to click on it and it's going to open. You go to reports, click on online practice, click on the classes, or class, and then you will click on practice. Now we want to work with the practice points. So these are the totals you want to work with. So Luran is my first student, and the total for reading and writing for level 2 is 571. Okay, so Rawan, for example, has 363. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on modify report, and I'm going to select all. Once I've selected all, I'm going to click on export. And I'm going to save it. It's important for you to save the information so you can backtrack. Create folders, organize your work from the beginning, because it would just be easier to work with it. I've created a folder, so I'm going to Control X, Control Cut, and then I'm going to paste it in Control Paste. Okay, I'm going to delete this because this is an old report. It's still open. So okay, this is my report, so I'm going to open it just so that you can see what it will look like. Now I want to work with the total, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to select everything, and I'm going to hide this, and I'm going to select again. That's the, and I'm going to hide it. No, I want to hide it. Okay, so I'm going to select everything until up to the point where, oh gosh, okay, there we go. And then I'm going to hide this again, Rabia. Okay, hide. Okay, so here I have my total score. Nuran has 571. Rawan has 363. Now I'm going to explain it again, and again my apologies to the teachers if this is redundant, but Rawan has 363 out of 571, not 360. 363 is only what Nuran has completed. So the score here is 100%, but Nuran has not covered all the work. She hasn't covered chapters 1, unit 1 to 8. Okay, so although she has 100%, she's missing a few units. Okay, so the total score for all 8 units is 571. So Rawan's total score is 363 out of 571. Okay, this is very important. Don't look at this and think, oh, the student has 100%, so you go to your Excel sheet and you just give them 100%, like you give everybody 571. You have to look at the score on the left side. Okay, 571, 570. So that's important. Once you're done, you're going to put these scores onto your Excel sheets. Okay, and for example, let's say Nuran has okay, so Rawan has 363. 363, and let's say she has 363 for her reading and for listening and speaking as well. So her total is 18. Did she have the do the ebook activities? Yes, so she gets 10. So her total score for Nuran would be 29 out of 40. Okay, so just the only scores that you are going to need to put in is your reading and writing online practice, listening and speaking online practice, and then add the 10 points, and the Excel sheet will take care of the rest of the calculations. You have to do exactly the same for your listening and speaking to get the grade for listening and speaking. So good luck, and inshallah I hope this process is easier for us this semester, and until the next information we have for accreditation files. Assalamu alaikum.